What is up? I finally did it. Finally decided to make a YouTube channel because life has become finally what I wanted it to be. My name's Travis. I'm 22 years old. I now live in Thailand. This is my place. I live up in the jungle in Phuket. A year at this time last year, I was at university. I was miserable, and I knew that I could do more with my life. And I made the leap to move to Thailand, go all in on being an entrepreneur, and live life how I think it's supposed to be lived. I personally don't believe that life's designed for us to work, for us to do something we don't like, to impress people we don't care about. And for me at least, from my experience of living in Thailand, you get to be a man, you get to be generous, and your money goes so far, and you can live free. You can do the things that really matter. So for me, I want to build a life that I don't have to escape from. And I'm living a crazy existence that I did not think I would live for many more years to come. And I guess now that this channel is an opportunity for me to share the things I've learned along the way. How I'm very much a normal person who I lived in a council estate, and I was good at school, I got into university, but I knew that I was meant for more. And here I am. I went all in, I booked a one-way ticket, and so far so good. So, this channel is for me to share my experience fighting, being an entrepreneur, the tips that I've learned along the way to be a better human, to challenge yourself, and most importantly, I want to help people get out of England, get out of a lot of places in Europe, and live a life that they're worth celebrating. So this is an insight into my life in Thailand. The crazy adventures that I seem to be getting up to, but also how it's far easier than people think it is. So if you're interested in finding out how at the age of 22 you can live in a big house like this in paradise, where every day you get to be in the sun and meet people who are on holiday mode. I think we all know it's like you meet kind people, aren't judgy. We're the UK right now. Sorry, check out the bike selection. I've got a few friends over today. This time last year, if you told me that I was going to drive a bike like this, which for me, motorbikes are just one of the best things in the world, and live in a house like this, then I wouldn't have believed you. But the point is, I now want to give back. I want to help people escape the 9 to 5. And live a life that they're proud of, that they're, you don't want to go to sleep because you're so excited to get up and do things. So this is my story, I guess, and I'm excited to finally get this YouTube channel going. Subscribe if you're interested in learning how maybe you can move out to Thailand, or a place that your money goes a lot further, and that you're in the sun and you're happy and you're doing things that truly matter, like your health, your fitness, your connections, not just slaving away at a job that you don't like to try and impress people that you don't care about. At least when I was at university, I had to start caring about things that I didn't, weren't important to me, like graduate jobs, and working hard so I could be sat in an office, to work my way up a ladder, to get a flashier belt, and that's not what I care about anymore. I was very fortunate to go traveling really early in life. I had some crazy adventures living in the jungle in Nicaragua, and driving through Mexico, and to adventures in Iceland, where everyone's so happy because they're just doing things that matter, like ice baths, and challenging themselves with things like that. I'm also an undefeated 7-0 fighter, fighting across boxing, MMA, and Muay Thai, which has taught me so much about in my life, about how to, I think the battery died there. I'm still getting new to, filming myself and using equipment like this. But, fighting for me has been one of the biggest teachers of all. Stepping in the ring, one of the most difficult things I've done is fight twice in one night, a thing called a prize fighter, where you go through some things, you challenge yourself. And for me, life is about doing difficult things, like booking a one-way flight to Thailand, or, training and, really challenging yourself to see who you are, what you're made of. So I really want this YouTube channel to be my insights to success, financially, mentally, physically, but as well as, spiritually, and building relationships. And it's all well and good having money, but if you don't know how to talk to people, if you don't know how to make an impact, then, what's the good of that? So hit subscribe, follow me on this journey. It's going to be an exciting one, where I give, all of the tips that allowed me to get to where I am today, and hopefully help you who might be, at home thinking, how do I get out of the UK? How do I do difficult things? How do I set a routine? How do I, do the things that you've always dreamed of? So if that sounds like you, hit this subscribe button. And that sounds so cringy, isn't it? Hit the subscribe. But follow me on this journey. It's going to be an exciting one.